Hello again, so this is the second video in my basic guitar lessons. I'm Shay from the band Hot Juice. I'm the vocalist and guitarist, and just because I was getting so many friends and stuff asking me to teach them guitar, I thought it'd just be easy to do like this, stick on YouTube and just, you know, help people like that, make it easier for me and for them. So if you haven't caught the last video that we did, it was pretty much just like the basics of starting. So it was the strings, how you know like the names of the strings, how to use the frets, to tune up the guitar, what to use, and we done the open chords A, D and E. But so if you haven't already, go back and check that one out and it'll help. So today I'm going to do the open chords C, F and G. Again, they are, if you're in the key of C, it'll be the perfect fourth and the perfect fifth chord. So meaning you can, pretty much if ever in doubt, you can go between them. You know, they always sound good together. A lot of pop songs, rock songs, everything use them, you know. So to start with this time, so we're going to do the open C chord. It's a bit of a stretch for the fingers, this one, so you might feel it. So we're going to get our index finger and we are going to put it on the B string of the first fret. So there, so on the second string, the B string, we want to make sure that we've got a knuckle nice and bent so that we're not muting the open E. Then we are going to take our middle finger and we are going to put it on the D string of the second fret, which again there, so on the fourth string, the D string. And then we're going to take our ring finger and we are going to put it on the A string of the third fret, which is there. So we want to again keep it all open, and it's a really nice chord this, and it's nice and easy. You can play all the strings, all the open strings work with it in standard tuning. So again, you take your index finger and you put it on the B string, so the second string of the first fret. You take your middle finger and you put it on the D string of the second fret, so it'll be the fourth string of the second fret again. And you'll take your ring finger and put that on the fifth string, so on the A string of the third fret, and you want everything to roll through, so you want to get your knuckles nice and bent, because you want all the open string playing here as well. Okay, so that's the C. Then if you want to play the F, this one's a bit more awkward, it might take a bit of work, but so you take your index finger and you'll hold it across the bottom two strings here. So you will squeeze down. I mean, you might have to squeeze, it might take a while to get the strength, but you'll get it, you know. So you squeeze down here on the first two. So you squeeze down on the E and the B string of the first fret. You take your middle finger and you put it on the second fret of the G string. So the third string second fret. And you'll take your index finger and you will put it on the D string of the third fret, and it will be kind of like in a line there. But for this, you only want to hit from the fourth string down. So there, if you can see that, so you want to keep your knuckles nice and bent again, apart from your first one. You not really want that completely flat, as hard as possible. It's a nice bright chord. So again with that one, so you take your index finger and you hold it over both the B and the E strings, so both the first and second string, because you always count your strings upwards. So you want to really squeeze down on that. Your middle finger to go on the G string of the second fret, so the third string of the second fret, and you want your ring finger to go on the fourth string of the D string of the third fret. And really nice chord. It sounds a bit dull on this, so I really need to change the strings on this. But so now we'll go for the G string, the G chord, sorry. So you want to take your little finger and you want to put that on the E string, so on the first string of the 3rd fret. You want to take your ring finger and you put that just above, so it's on the B string of the 3rd fret. You want to take your index finger and put that on the A string, so of the 5th string of the 2nd fret, and then you'll take your middle finger, you hook that above in the 3rd fret again on the E string. So it's a nice, when you play the whole way through, it should look a bit like that, if that helps. I've got big hands, so it's a bit awkward to show you. But you can play the whole way through this one as well. So again, to start with, so you have your little finger, and you will put that on the high E string, so the 1st string. You will take your index finger and you will put that on the 3rd fret, but on the B string, so on the 2nd string there. You want your index finger to go on the 2nd fret of the 5th string of the A string, and you want your middle finger and you want to hook that just over the top and put that on the 3rd fret of the low E. So, and then just again for a bit of context, just hear them together. One thing I'll do is say, if you once you actually know the chords, I should have really mentioned this in the first video as well, but hopefully everyone from that will have watched this one as well. So once you've got comfortable with the chords, you want to really slowly work on moving them, even without strumming, even if that makes it easier to start with, just to get the muscle memory, because then it makes everything easier. Because it's as much as we all want to be able to just hammer through straight away, it does take time to remember and build up that sort of, the fluidity to keep moving. Right, so that's the second lesson. I'm going to come back again and next time do some minor chords, which are, so far we've done all the majors, which are like the happier chords, and then the minor is the sadder chords. If you got anything out today, please like and subscribe the page, share it on to any friends that want to learn guitar or anything, and also check out our band stuff, which is on the page as well. Check out our music videos and stuff and see if it's anything you're into. And if you've got anything you want to ask or anything you want me to drop in on like the next video, just drop a comment below. Alright, thank you. I've been Shay from Hot Juice.